Tensions are continuing to escalate along the disputed border between India and China, with New Delhi accusing Beijing of being provocative. A military meeting has been called to resolve the standoff. The Indian Army says an incident occurred in eastern Ladakh over the weekend, and it claims to have foiled an attempt by Chinese troops to change the status quo. China has denied crossing what's called the line of actual control. Tens of thousands of troops are stationed along the border since clashes erupted in June. Military and diplomatic talks appear to have hit a stalemate as both sides exchange accusations. The Indian Army says the latest flare-up occurred along Pangong So Lake, an area claimed by both sides. Neha Punya has more from New Delhi.
This is the first big face-off between both sides since that clash in June in which 20 Indian soldiers were killed. You had the Indian Army releasing a rare statement early Monday morning India time saying this, and I'm going to quote from portions of it. They've said the Chinese Army violated the previous consensus agreed on during military and diplomatic engagements, and they carried out a provocative military movement to change the status quo. We don't know whether this means there was any kind of encroachment on India's territory, or was there, like last time, a clash between troops from both sides. The statement goes on to say that Indian troops preempted this and undertook measures to strengthen India's position and thwart Chinese intentions, and also ends by saying that India is committed to maintaining peace and tranquility, but is also equally determined to protect its territorial integrity. Like you said, we've seen several rounds of talks since this standoff first started in May. This is the longest and most serious provocation between the nuclear-armed neighbours since the war they fought in 1960s, and despite several rounds of talks, both sides have failed to see eye to eye on this issue because both sides continue to call each other the aggressor. India is pushing for a complete resumption of status quo in eastern Ladakh, where these two clashes have now happened, whereas China says that India is in its territory and Indian troops must withdraw immediately.